till the anvil turns white. I watch the towers crumble in the hollow of the night. They whispered of a trial for a soul that never sinned. Now the banner of the sovereign is held in the wind.
The forest paths are tangled with the secrets of the dead. There are maps drawn in the ashes where the ancient kings once bled. I carry just a hammer and a hunger for the truth, and the scars across my knuckles are the remnants of my youth. Across the hills of Karvenia, the heavy hammers ring to pull the golden talons from a golden hollow thing. The queen sits on a throne made of promises and gold, but the soil yields no harvest for a heart that is a stone. We are waking from the slumber of 100 silent years. The metal in our grasp is the melting of our fears. For the home we once abandoned and the answers left behind, we march toward the castle with the vengeance of our kind.
The ravens circle over as the armored ranks collide. There is no holy fortress where a guilty soul can hide. I am digging through the sediment of decades of deceit to find the spark of justice underneath the horse's feet.
The armor plates are heavy, but the burden of a crown
is a weight that pulls the highest of the mountain temples down.
The valley mist is lifting and the village fires flare. I see my father's cabin and the venom of his chair. Every cobblestone is singing of the way it used to be, before the shadow widened and it choked the rolling sea.
I was cast into the headers like a grain upon the gale, searching for the reason why the light began to fail. Now I stand before the threshold of the heart I used to know, with 1,000 men behind me as destiny to slow.
The bells on in the steeple with the low and steady thrum, the pulse of open water and the beating of the drum.
The velvet in the chamber is becoming dry and thin. The gates are swinging open to let the thunder in.
Across the hills of Karvenia, the heavy hammers sing to pull the golden talons from a cold and hollow thing. The queen sits on a throne made of promises and bone, but the soil yields no harvest for a heart that is a stone.
We are waking from the slumber of 100 silent years. The meadow